Our first guest tonight is an Emmy and Grammy award-winning comedian you know from her work in Girls Trip, The Last OG, and The After Party. Her children's book, Layla, The Last Black Unicorn, hits shelves May 10th, and you can see her in the new Nicolas Cage film, The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent, in theaters tomorrow. Let's take a look.
Wait. Why is Nick Cage on this plane? You know what? We're pulling out. I don't like this. Get out of there.
No.
What do you mean, no? What are you doing? Vivian, what are you doing? Thank you.
This is our shot.
No, get out. Vivian, get the
Nicolas Cage, oh my God, you're so my friend. I love you.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, me and my nephew Raymond just watched Croods 2. Dude cracked us up. Can I get a selfie?
Sure. Yeah, no, I like that movie, too.
Yeah, you did so good in that movie, man.
Yeah, I made that movie with Emma Stone.
Please welcome back to the show our friend Tiffany Haddish.
I'm so glad to be back. Is that drummer married?
That drummer, I don't know. Eric, are you married?
I'm about to be.
Oh, about to be. I don't know. That he left a window open for you.
No, about to, right? I'm cool on the about to. I need to know you available.
Because you are. You're dating again.
Yes, I'm back out in the street.
How's it going?
You know, it's interesting. It's an adventure.
Yeah.
You know, I'm all about adventure.
Yep.
I'm back on the dating apps. You know, I put all my requirements in my profile.
Okay, what are the big ones?
Good credit score.
Okay.
Because I need to know you're responsible.
Yep.
Okay. You need to have good hygiene.
All right.
That's really important to me. I can't stand bad breath and funky armpits.
Yep.
What else? Oh, you need to have. Okay, so. You know, I've been attracting a lot of hip-hop kind of guys.
Yeah.
And I don't mind men wearing jewelry, but if you own a bunch of diamonds, but you don't own no land,
yeah.
that's a problem for me.
So you want land, you would prefer land and then diamonds.
Land, then diamond, because where do the diamonds come from? The land.
Yes.
So own the land, then get the diamonds. Like, I got diamonds.
Yeah.
Yes, I do, because I got land.
Yeah, oh, interesting. I think this is very interesting. People must be so excited to go on a date with you, but then also maybe a little intimidated.
I don't know if they're I think all men are scary.
Yeah.
I think y'all all scared. I feel like I can feel your intimidation right now.
That I'm currently intimidated by you?
Just a little bit. I see your forehead turning a little bit red.
Well, I'm gonna come a little closer to show you that. I'll tell you what I'm intimidated about, for real. Here's what I'm intimidated about.
What?
Your kid's book.
Why?
Because I got a kid's book right now.
Oh, yeah, you do got a kid's book.
I am holding on by a thread to the New York Times bestseller top 10. I mean, I'm on a thread right now.
What number are you now?
9.
Oh, okay, well, get ready to be 13.
13. So this is yours.
Yes.
All right. And
Yes.
this is very exciting.
Yes, it's based off of a portion of my childhood. You know, I had to go to this new school, and I was feeling really uncomfortable there because I didn't think I would fit in. And I didn't at first, but I figured my way out and, you know, figured out how to use my special gifts as a way to make friends. So that's what this is about.
Did you enjoy it? Did you enjoy the process of writing a kid's book?
I did enjoy the process. Did you enjoy it?
I did.
What did you like most about it?
I liked that someone else did the drawings.
You should have seen my sketches. It was all stick figures.
Yeah. Did you actually do it, though? Did you say to your artist, like, I've done some stick figure work for you?
I'm like, here goes some ideas. And then I just started cutting and pasting other, like, unicorn things I liked onto it. So I made, like, a collage.
You did a lot more than I did. That's very impressive.
Well, because I'm very specific about what I do. That's how you get bestseller all the time.
Interesting. Well, I'm here to tell you that if you mail it in effort-wise, you get that number 9 is the sweet spot. you can settle right into number 9.
Everybody, make sure you get Seth's book now, because when mine comes out May 10th, it's a wrap for him.
I can't wait. On May 10th, On May 10th, you're going to see my book at all the half-off bins. They know we needed a shelf space for Tiffany.
Have you gone to read to the kids yet?
I'm doing a reading because when it first came out, it was still a little bit like we're not doing in-person stuff, but I'm doing one in 2 weeks. I'm really excited.
Oh, that's awesome. I've already been reading mine in Zooms.
You're doing Zooms?
I've been to hospitals
Oh my
through
goodness.
Zoom.
That's wonderful that you're doing that.
Yeah,
That's really cool.
It's called early advertisement. 'Cause,
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, that's part of why I did the children's book. Because, see, I want to reach all demographics, and I know children love me. I don't know if you ever had a 4-year-old tell you a big deal, but I have. And when that 4-year-old told me I was a big deal, I said, you know what? I got to do something for that 4-year-old.
Yes.
So I went ahead and made this book for ages 3 to 8. That's a whole new demographic. By the time they old enough to spend their own money, bam, they my customers.
No, because I should say, I love when an old person comes up and tells me I love your work. I love that a great deal, but I know they're not going to be around forever.
Well, yeah, but they're gonna leave their money to somebody, and you want the somebody to spend it on you. I believe children are my future. Hello.
So, I'm excited about you. I'm so excited for this movie. When I first heard about this movie, I thought, this can't possibly be real. Nick Cage is playing Nick Cage, and he gets paid $1 million to go to basically a rich person's birthday party?
Yes, which I wish would happen for me in real life. I mean, I go to birthday parties all the time. Nobody ever gives me nothing. But they so happy I'm there. And they're gonna take a lot of pictures, right?
Yeah.
So when I first read the script, I was like, oh, y'all finna get like a Nick Cage impersonator, right? Because this ain't really, and they was like, no, we got Nicolas Cage. I was like, for real? He gonna do this for real? Is this his real life story? And they said, no, it's just a way to show his works and for him to poke fun. And I was thinking to myself, is he a comedic actor at all? But then I realized he's a freaking phenomenal actor.
He is.
So when you're a great actor, you can do anything, right?
Yeah.
So I was super excited to meet him, and that's part of why I wanted to do the movie, because I wanted to tell him a story. And then that's it. I just wanted to tell him one story,
What's the story
and make that money at the same time.
Yeah,
get paid for storytelling.
If you can tell a story and get paid. What was the story you had to tell Nick Cage?
Okay, so I told it to a few reporters. It ended up being clickbait. But what had happened was when I was 17, I had went on a date to movies, right? And it was my first time experiencing a climax in a movie theater.
Wait, so not a film climax?
No, a personal,
Okay.
Ladies, you know what I'm talking about. Whoa!
I'm sorry.
What's happening to me? Did I
this
just
was
pee on the
happening.
seat?
So this was happening.
So what happened was, it was just me and this guy in the theater, right? We had went to the really late show of Face Off, which is my favorite movie.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so we went to the late show on the Face Off, and then, you be in there making out and stuff. You young,
of course.
you make out and everything. And then, he was like moving his hands around and stuff, and then I was like, whoa! And when I opened my eyes, Nicolas Cage's eyes was looking into my eyes. And that's kind of the vision. That's what I see most of the time. That's my first experience with.
So now every time?
Not every time.
Gotcha.
No. Just when I close my eyes. But that's why I keep my eyes open. So when I meet Nicolas Cage, I get there first day of work, and I'm thinking, I'm gonna get to talk to him for 30 minutes or so, and then I could tell him this, and then we can get on. But that's not how it went down. It was straight to work. We rehearsed, and now we on. And I'm looking at him in his eyes like I'm looking at you in your eyes. And the 17-year-old me is like, tell him. And I'm like, no, shut up, bitch. You can't tell him now. It's inappropriate. We at work. No, you got to tell him. And then I couldn't do my lines. It was bad. It was very bad. I could not perform. And then finally, after about 3 hours of being horrible, I was like, look, I have to tell you this story, or I'm not going to be able to, y'all going to fire me. And I said, it's a very inappropriate story, but please let me tell you. And I told him, and he laughed so hard. And then he told me a story about how his first wife saw him in a movie and said, that's gonna be my husband, and he ended up marrying her. And I said, well, I'm gonna let you know right now, you won't be fiddling any of these beans over here, okay? And we've been good friends ever since.
That's fantastic. I think that sometimes you're so nervous when you meet a person that you've looked up for so long, and you're so worried you're going to tell them something they've heard a million times.
Right.
And
He never heard that
I was
before.
going to wager. Yeah.
He never heard.
That was the first time he's ever heard that.
But then after that, my acting was excellent. It was great.
Your acting is always excellent, and let me tell you, it is always such a joy to have you here. Thank you so much,
Always a
Tiffany.
joy to be here with you,
It is
man.
such a delight.
Thank
You
you.
guys, that's Tiffany Haddish. The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent opens in theaters tomorrow. And Layla, The Last Unicorn, is available May 10th. I'm so sorry. Oh my God, is that my book? I'm so sorry. There it is. We'll be right back with